Greetings. Karma hitting these people pretty hard, is it? That's okay. That's how we learn karmic lessons. I can't do anything about other people's karmic lessons. Simple enough. Simple enough. So what did they do, guys? Did they do something? Did they do something to earn karmic lessons? Simple enough. I guess this is the point where this is the part where I start playing dumb. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Sweet. But now, when you ladies say that what they wanted for another is, and what they're sitting around waiting and watching for someone else's demise, only to be sitting there waiting and watching their own lives go down the rabbit hole, that or toilet bowl, one or the other, whichever one, whichever perception you choose. Simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway, not much we can do about that now, is there? Not much we can do about that. I mean, my advice is, and I mean, we knew that this was going to be the outcome anyway. Whatever they did, do the opposite of that. Right? Do the opposite of that. My job, maintain. I've already got the 5-star reviews, so I'm not fucking worried about getting any more reviews. Right now, if you're in your dreams, I gotta come and mop and sweep the floors. If you're only fucking up the floors in a nightmare, I just can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. And most of these people that claim they're living their dreams are more fucking miserable than anyone else. So it's what it is. Misery loves company. Simple enough. Simple enough. And they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Simple enough. Sweet. Yeah, when I hear you saying that they were throwing demons at the sun, is that true? Is that true? It's just what it is. I would think that if they're going to throw demons at the morning star, then we're just going to take their demons and manifest angels that torment demons, and just can manifest the return of Christ consciousness while we're at it. That would be your magnum opus, the great work, or the good news, the gospel, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It doesn't matter. It's energy. Energy does not care what you call it. Aren't ye all gods? I agree with that. However, is there a most high? Yes. Are there universal laws? Uh-huh. Are we going through times of revelation? That's what it is. It's the end of their reign of terror. Okay, great. So if you know that you're the last one that they wanted to wake up, cool. That's got to be terrifying for these people. Are you scared? What's more scarier, demons or God? Okay, why the fuck would I want to come into union with demons? And we came into union with God, and it's what it is. Just leave it alone. Simple enough. That is a connection to everything and everyone. They're using the powers of 3. Okay, great. Me too. The higher self and the dirt under my feet. The dirt under my feet is you. You are an extension of Earth. Period. You're making decisions for the highest good of all. I gotta just ask, hey God, would the dirt under my feet be happy with this decision? Fucking skip to discernment. Who gives a shit? These people don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care. And I don't care. Not care is repaid with not care. Simple enough. It's not that hard. What they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. Okay. Congratulations. Is this shit backfiring on them miserably? That's what y'all say. I don't know. This is where I play dumb. I got no idea. I don't know what's going on. I kind of saw that it is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. You're talking about people who have brainwashed others. Okay, I can do that shit too. Go wash your fucking dirty brain. Simple enough. When you're talking about them feeding off of a Pisces sun. Okay, cool. The way I look at that, well, they were harvesting off of all Pisces. They may have just targeted one, but I'm going to pass the buck. It's just, I'm not the victim. Look what they did to you. Fucking, it's like fucking, if you've ever watched Dexter, every time these people hit fucking play on one of my videos, look what you did. Crimes against children, all your weird shit. That's what it is. And they don't like tarot, but thank you, Spirit. They don't understand. If they weren't abusing divination, the tarot readers wouldn't be able to pick up their energy. Congratulations. Simple enough. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. And yes, Susan's Tarot. Shout out to Susan's Tarot for Pisces. She said, they're watching you solve a Rubik's Cube. Susan, it's universal life force energy. If these individuals are doing baneful magic towards universal life force energy, okay, cool. So who are they affecting by doing anything negative to that energy? It's simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. It's never been done before this lifetime. That's why they're shocked. They do the same thing every lifetime. So why would you expect them to do anything different this lifetime? That's what it is. Did I have an advantage? I'm the QHHT practitioner. My past lives fucking are what uncovered all of this shit. Okay. Congratulations. Simple enough. That's what it is. And if I know that absolute power corrupts absolutely, then I'm always going to be looking for that motherfucker. And I don't exist until you make me know your value. Simple enough. Right? I'm telling you, when one of these ladies says that it's body bags for everyone in the cult, what kind of Kool-Aid are they drinking? So I steer clear of that shit. It's just, well, we want to use our intuition. We want to stay away from that Kool-Aid. Oh, God. Ah. Wait, what does that taste? Does it taste like a hefty sack? I can put a post in the community page. Powder. These demons need more light and power in their lives. Simple enough. They're talking about carrying. I thought, wait a minute, powder was even better. Powder was even better. How much longer do you really think I'm going to let you keep me here? That's what it is. Simple enough. Pisces, pay attention to your dreams. Pisces, you will witness their karma. Yeah. When I remote view and see people, these people are scattering like roaches. Yes, Mystic 9, I can agree. When I see that shit, it's like I'm there. It's kind of like being there. Okay, great. You got fucking people talking about PTSD and everything. I'm giggling about the shit. That's what it is. My past life regression, thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. If you've had a QHHT session, cool. We can talk about mine. Most horrible fucking. We take people down. They're getting burned at the stake, drowned. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's just what it is. Pisces, these energies follow you every lifetime. You think? What energies, tarot readers? What energies are they talking about that follows Pisces every lifetime? Thank you, Spirit. And who is in this group? Who is in this group? That's what it is. You can't ask someone to do something that you're not willing to do yourself. And they didn't even ask me to go through an 8-year cycle, but being protected, we had to learn. We had to learn. Are these people going to be able to make it? I don't know. That's a question for these people. Go ask them. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Other than that, glad you're here. Simple enough. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. And that's what it is. You got to think. Whatever kind of dark energy is going back on these people, okay, that's going to affect them and everyone around them. That's what it is. When I hear a reader talking about Pisces, they're using entities designed to destroy everything you love. And I love unconditionally. So, okay, cool. So I love my city. I love my county. I love my country. I have problems with my dog, though. Current situations, joy. Simple enough. I bet they won't do that dumb shit again. So yeah, Archangel Gabriel came out upside down. When you've got angels working overtime due to the stupidity of these people, oh shit, beauty. Yeah, we got beauty coming out in the future. Isn't this beautiful? This is beautiful. That's what it is. They keep sending. They can't figure out how the Earth Angels overcoming the death magic. I gave it to God. What do you think God's doing with your death magic? Do. Joy to the world. Simple enough. That's what it is. The more they attack me, the further I ascend. Okay, great. Have you ever seen Joe Rogan's adaptation of AI? AI fucking get him a picture of God. Have you ever seen that? When you get done with this, go look up Joe Rogan gets a picture of God from artificial intelligence. They took a rabbit. So we want a happier bunny. We want a happier bunny. We want a happier bunny. Make the bunny happier. Make that bunny happier. The happiest of bunnies. And by the end of it, they had God. Okay, great. Fucking as soon as I saw that, all I could think of was Christy Marie Sheldon with fucking Vishen Lakhani at Mind Valley. What are you doing? Come here, weirdo. She got a new toy. It's priceless. What are you doing? Bring it here. Sorry, Daisy's more important right now. Anyway, okay, when Christy Marisha, and you got to understand where I'm coming from, and I really don't care if you do or not, but when Vishen Lakhiani is doing a master class with Christy Marie Sheldon, she's channeling, she's connecting to spirit. And he says, we're going to have to take the camera off of her because while she's taking the class, we want to give her some respect and privacy because you're going to hear her giggle. He said, that's bliss. Get over yourself. Okay, cool. So we're talking about God's wrath. We're talking about unalive magic going. We're channeling this information, and you can't help but fucking get bliss. So you just have to get over yourself. As horrible as the situation is, joy came out. It's just we're going for the fucking happy bunny. This is an AI adaptation of what Joe Rogan described as God. The INFJ Earth Angels come into union with God, and it's simple enough. Simple enough. So what it is, you got their happiness haters. What, do they not have a connection to the divine? So this is a lot of fucking energy. I don't know what makes people think this is just easy to do. Pisces, no one deserves your energy. I know, I cut them off and now it's all fucking coming back. It's a lot of energy. Let me just say that. It's a lot of fucking energy. I'm regressing in age. Oh, shit. At almost any moment in life, the angel of joy can uplift your heart. Even in times of sadness, it may be possible to find some reason for joy. You do not have to put on a fake smile to show. Simply ask the angel for support. To awaken greater joy within your being, you might try the violet flame visualization. Sit quietly, ask the angel of joy to support you, and visualize a vivid violet flame or a violet light surrounding and bathing you. Feel the flame penetrating any sadness or anxiety in your inner being, transmuting its negativity into positive and exhilarating power for you to use. To nourish this newfound positive energy, be sure to make plenty of time for anyone or anything that makes your spirit dance. No, you're talking about being baptized in fire. Okay, cool. There you go. Simple enough. Baptized in fire? Oh God, no. Look at it. When I'm in meditation, I will visualize I transcended consciousness with the Buddha. Let's go back to Christy Marie Sheldon before I go into this. You have to understand where I'm coming from. When I know something that instructor teaches, and then someone will come to me and they'll ask me a question about connecting to spirit, and I'll tell them. And here's the funny part. I know that what they're wanting to know is something that Christy Marie Sheldon teaches. So you ever heard of Christy Marie Sheldon? And I'm like, yeah, but I couldn't take her seriously. She giggles too much. Right, so you're wanting to come to the universe with the eyes of a child and channel this cosmic intelligence that makes you giggle like a fucking schoolgirl, but you can't take the instructor seriously because she giggles too much. Yeah. It tells me all I need to know about wanting someone else to do the work for you because there's a fear. How are people going to look at me giggling, fucking channeling bliss? Go be fucking miserable. Go be miserable, wondering how we're able to how we're able to be joyous and surrendering. Simple enough, right? You surrender and you hit that higher vibration, you can't help but be happy. Simple enough. Simple enough, right? They have a new. When I hear happiness haters, imagine that. These individuals are not mad at the person. It's not that they don't want to see the individual successful. That's part of it. But they're mad at God because their lives are so fucked up. They're so miserable because they didn't do the simple exercises like what I just read. Simple enough. I'm in meditation. I see a channel of light come down from where when I transcended consciousness to the Buddha, I dropped the Chokurei. What are you doing? Hang on a second. I dropped the Chokurei symbol on the source. Okay, great. I used an NLP technique and anchored that shit in. So I remember where I was at when I transcended consciousness and dropped the Chokurei. Cool. I envision that Chokurei and draw energy. Dolores Cannon has a crystalline river meditation. Cool. I just use that. Pull it down like a fucking DNA strand right into the brain box, a Mind Valley technique. So I'm bathing this fire that's coming straight from the sun through the brain box technique right down my chakra system. Does it have some effects? Fuck yeah, it's got some effects. Simple enough. Simple enough. Okay, great. So the light chose us. when the whole class of transcending consciousness with the Buddha was visualizing the Buddha, transcending consciousness, and go wherever the fuck the Buddha takes you. Think of Scrooge McDuck swimming in all the gold coins. We're on the source. When you hear a QHHT practitioner talk about people going back to the source and being in this overwhelming feeling of joy and they don't want to leave, I anchored into it. Simple enough. Simple enough. You can, right? So what did it cause? It caused a union. Did your reality shift? The shit's bending. Your reality is just bending. I can't do anything about that. We're using divine intervention to get our fucking destinies back. Okay, great. So then the destiny swappers, that's going to cause their lives to crumble. What are they going to do? Oh, we're the victim. Look what he's doing to us. What? Having the divine intervene on our behalf? No. It doesn't work that way. But look at all the people we got involved. Exactly. Look at all the fucking people you got involved in something you should have never gotten all those people involved in and now can't take accountability for it. Simple enough. And Mystic Nine just said it. So these people are stupid. What made them think that summoning entities and shit was going to be more powerful than God? That's what it is. Simple enough. Right? What is the problem they have with me? I've done this before. How did Pisces know to do it? I've done this before. They do the same shit every lifetime. Fucking nobody likes to know it all. Simple enough. When you flip the tables on these people, it pisses them off. I'm not responsible for how people feel, especially not when whatever they did for a fucking dog. Cool. So that you're telling me that they got an entire group bent over and screwed by God for $1. That's the funniest shit I've ever heard of in my life. Archangel Gabriel. Simple enough. That's what it is. Yeah. Having coffee. Yeah, and they know I'm an intuitive. He's fucking asking. He's like, "Are you okay?" And then as soon as he turns around and looks at me, I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, did you hear that?" No, I'm just intuitive. I knew you're here. Are you okay? Are you okay? You're programmed. I know what fucking program you're running, homie. How to keep the waiter from working too hard. Simple enough. They fucking laugh. we're, we're sitting there. I'm like, what do you want to do with your life? And they will tell you. They'll tell you all the things that they want to do. And I'm like, right. So that the more want you put into the universe, the more you're going to want to do the shit. You got to do it. And as soon as you bring that up, that's the energy that, like, you've had Susan's tarot. Several readers will pick that up, that Pisces sees through people's souls, that will ask people a question. They'll, yeah, I know. They feel bad. They feel fucking bad because you're trying to help them out. You're giving them the advice that they don't want it. They don't. Simple enough. That's what it boils down to. That's what all this shit boils down to. People will come in a QHHT session. Not one QHHT practitioner has ever been involved in a lawsuit. Why? Because they're giving themselves advice. So if you're not taking your own good advice, who the fuck do you have to blame for not taking your own good advice? What is the issue that is in all these people's cards? They get an idea from someone else and they run with it. Okay, cool. That's not their destiny. They're here to do something that no one else can do. They think that they can do something someone else is doing better than them. And our job is their karma. They don't realize. And then they're mad at you because you were the bringer of dawn's light. It's always darkest before the dawn. Right? So they're out there continuing to spread more darkness because it's not their path. They're talking love and light. They're talking this, but that's not their path. Each one of you is here to do something very specific that no one else can do, and you can't fucking get out of it. You have a soul contract. It's not a race; it's a finish. Your destiny. You're not going to get it done until the end. What you came here to do doesn't happen until you fucking do it. You can't leave until you do what you came here to do. So it's a fucking lesson. You're here for 3 reasons. Number 1, remove all of the fear. Whatever fear you may have. Double-edged sword. People are going to say, oh, he doesn't have any fear. He's a psychopath. No, fucking, how are you going to be an actor? How are you going to get on stage? How are you going to write a song and sing it in front of a group? How are you going to write a book? You have to get over the fucking fear of taking that first step. Remove the karma. Step 2. How are you going to remove the karma? Quit creating it. That's what it is. Forgive. Simple enough. Right? Once you forgive someone, and forgiveness isn't for them, it is for you. Once you forgive them, the hardest part is forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself and move on. Okay, great. That's what it is. Once you shut the door on this, they can't push your buttons anymore. They can try, but look, once you get out of 3D and transcend 4D to the 5D, is unconditional love. In the spiritual world, there is no good and bad. There's just energy. It's positive or negative, equal balance of both. Simple enough. Simple enough. What is the problem? Interdimensional forbidden magic. These people summoning entities they're not supposed to be here. This isn't their reality, right? When you summon them, you make a deal with them, they have a job to do. Okay, great. Sending demons to an angel, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. We torment demons. At what point would these people even fucking think that was going to work out? We're going to send demons to an earth angel. Okay, great. What is Archangel? What did Michael and the angels do? I'll wait. And it's positive and negative energy. Simple enough. Positive and a positive is always going to equal a positive. It's always going to override the negative. Negative and a negative shorts the system out. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel, positive arc. The name Gabriel in Hebrew means God is my strength. Archangel Gabriel is the best known angel in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. In Jewish and Christian tradition, Gabriel was ruler of the cherubim and guardian of paradise, second only to Michael. See page 22. Aw, isn't today the 12th? Imagine that. And said, 22 is a master builder number. And 320? That's what it is. Simple enough. The reason those numbers popped in was from something earlier. However, what does your 320 break down into? I'm not here by accident. Wasn't that the comment? I know I'm not here by accident. Yeah, as soon as I see a 3 and a 20, cool. That's a 5. 5 and 0 is what? A change for God. Cool. So what change are you here for God? Take the year that you were born, figure out what that breaks down into. Numerologist.com. Just see, all numbers break down 1 through 9. Simple enough. When you see these angel numbers, whatever conglomeration, every number holds a vibration, right? That's why Nikola Tesla's entire life was jam-packed of compulsive disorder. Flipping the light switch on 3 times just so you... Here comes the die. No QHHT practitioner is complete without a happy, healthy die, my friend. Christian tradition, Gabriel was ruler of the cherubim and guardian of paradise, second only to Michael. See page 22. And was said to sit at the left-hand side of God. Gabriel was the archangel of resurrection, annunciation, baptism, and rebirth. Today, Gabriel is also known as the archangel of communication and revelation, and the bringer of truth, who can direct us on our life's purpose. Archangel of winter, the east, air, and the mind. Gabriel brings the dawning of fresh awareness and signals new beginnings and opportunities. Symbols of Gabriel include white lilies, bright light, the moon, and Mercury, both the planet and the metal. Gabriel is said to impart wisdom and knowledge in the incoming soul of an unborn baby. Now, we're going to pause right there. Daisy, it's just died. Okay, so that lizard people documentary. Daisy, come here. The lizard people documentary. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. Simple enough. It's free on YouTube. They were talking about crossbreeding a chicken and a crocodile or freaking something, a lizard and a chicken, who knows? That was the thing, them splicing genes and whatever. You'll have to go and see it. But the main point of it was they were able to get the egg, but they couldn't get the soul into the end, because it was what they realized is how they proved God existed. They were able to play God and get it up to the point to where they had the creation. But when it was time for it to be born, a soul has to enter that, whatever you've created, a baby, whatever, a dog, the soul that goes in there, God sends that soul. And that's the catch. They could create these things, they would be born, but when the soul is supposed to enter, God said, we're not doing that. Okay, great. So we're channeling entities. We're channeling angels. Angel journaling. La 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 la. Simple enough. You see me writing poems with the siren in it. Okay, great. That's spiritual shape-shifting. Daisy. Listen what this says. Gabriel is said to impart wisdom and knowledge to the incoming soul of an unborn baby. It doesn't matter. We were talking about this earlier. It doesn't matter what book you read, what song you listen to, what poem you write, what movie script you write. It doesn't matter. The picture that is on this card came from an artist and the higher self. The same higher self is in everyone. When they're trying to figure out how Pisces keeps putting all of these Rubik's Cube pieces together, figuring out these puzzles in life, we're following the creator consciousness. Simple enough. The creator set all of us up. Spiritual warriors. We were all set up. Just like these people were set up with karma, we were set up with dharma. Simple enough. Is that going to piss some people off? That is what they signed up for this lifetime. Do they have to break out of that? Well, I would assume so. Are they going to? Probably not. They do the same thing every lifetime. That's why they're stuck in the wheel of karma. And when a messenger comes with that message, they try to unalive that messenger because they fucking feel bad. They know that their karma is to be stuck on the wheel. You've got a group that collaborated, that every tarot reader is talking about. They misled a bunch of karmics because they don't care. They know they're going to reincarnate. They don't give a shit. They tried to because they already had karma. They tried to transfer their karma to Pisces. So we ascended. Oh, that made them mad. They don't like that. they don't like that shit at all. And Mystic Nine just says, "Like we're taking the graduation cap and throwing it up. Cool. It's the crown of thorns. That is the halo." Talking about Mystic Nine was talking about being guided by the moon. We get more. The moon represents the subconscious mind. If we can connect to the sun, we can connect to the moon. You've got that Gemini witch energy all in the cards. Right? So the Gemini that I specifically know that these ladies are talking about, Gabriel is said to impart wisdom and knowledge to the incoming soul of an unborn baby. Okay, great. So you're talking about somebody who has twinned up with what? The dark side? They talk about the Gemini as two faces, twins. Okay, great. So you're talking about a Gemini that is running around feeding an entity attachment. Mystic Nine is earlier talking about her talking to herself. Okay, great. The INFJ has INFJ self-talk. These individuals have fucking straight up entity. I have the Emperor and the Empress energy balanced. These people have an entity. There's no balance to that. That is something feeding off of them. It's called Reiki for entity removal for a reason. In the Ascension Glossary, you've got the 7 houses of ego. Okay, cool. That's representing the chakra system. It's going to affect their survival. It's going to affect their creativity. They've given their power away. They're operating out of their ego. They have completely edged the light out. They've edged God out. And they've accepted a negative energy. Okay, great. That hurt. She hurt me. What do you want? Oh! Where's she at? Come here. Stare contest. Anyway. You're talking, and the only reason I'm bringing that up is because you see people doing it in public. You see these people talking to themselves. They're not talking to themselves. Think about that. Think about that. Let that sink in for a minute. Think about that. You've got people, and we're not talking about schizophrenics. We're talking about normal people that are talking to something that's not there. We've caught all of them doing it. Okay, great. You're about to experience a whole lot more people doing it. They will. They'll mutter shit under their breath. They'll stare at you. And then you'll hear them say something, and you'll go, what? Go, oh, nothing. Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. So look up narcissists and entity attachments. Simple enough. Simple enough. All right? And I'm seeing it way more often than I used to. And this, you got readers talking about a community under judgment. So, and you'll ask them. They'll mutter something under their breath, and you can feel it. They're talking. They're not talking to themselves. They're talking to something. There's a huge fucking difference between talking to yourself and talking to something. Think about that. Okay, great. So who's imparting that energy into these NPCs? Think about that. You've got this lizard people documentary and that was their entire experiment, was right when the egg they would get the whatever embryo they crossed, whatever gene they fucking spliced, whatever, it would be born, but it wouldn't have a soul. God wouldn't put a soul in it. Okay, that's the same shit Dolores Cannon talked about ended Atlantis. People abusing their ability, making minotaurs and shit. Simple enough. Right? And every time I see someone doing that, I'm thinking, oh God, what kind of lost soul has now imparted on a fucking dense NPC? Somebody walking around picking up negative energy. We're seeing it a lot more. I have a client and I've said this over and over again. I can't stop thinking about it. I've got a client that sent me a picture of her 23-year-old daughter, a very paranormal picture. She was threatening to burn the house down. There was all kinds of issues. The picture had Arabic writing in it. It was a photocopy. Now, how the fuck are you going to get Arabic writing in a photocopy? The next synchronicity was Irene Beddard, the INFJ Pocahontas voice actress, a paranormal police body cam of a fucking djinn. You can't deny it at this point. Confirmation. Simple enough. You can't deny it at this point. You can't deny it. We can't figure out what's going on in this paranormal video. Okay, great. That's the same energy that was going on in the cards around that time. Same shit that I was going through here. Same energy that I cleared. They can't figure out how Pisces cleared that energy. I just fucking told you. Simple enough. And now all this shit is adding up on fucking abominations. These people have done forbidden shit that's an absolute abomination. Okay, cool. That's affecting a lot of people. Get prepared for it. Get your popcorn, Pisces. Sweetie, when I am sitting in a cafe and I hear someone mutter some shit under their breath, they're not talking to themselves. That's what it is. And you can feel it, right? And I've seen it in the comments talking about NPCs and entities and that. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it live and in living color. That's what it is. Someone talking to themselves, self-talk, versus having a conversation with something to... It's a conspiracy. They're conspiring in a situation. They're asking for advice, not talking to themselves about what they're going to do. Oh man, I just made a mistake. They're not talking to themselves. They're communicating. They're straight up communicating with an entity. Period. So when you hear these readers talking about these people have summoned entities that are going back on them, it's not going back just on them. It's going back on that shit. If we can do soul retrievals to get our light back, which is what I'm doing on a regular basis, then you can't tell me that dark energy can't fragment and affect a lot of people. Plain simple. You want to trigger my demon? A lot of now we have to wade. We have Pisces. We have to put our waders on. We've got to wade through all these people that are fucking conspiring with entities against people. That's what it is. You're talking about normal people that are changing quick, fast, and in a hurry. Simple enough. I've got a dozen different theories on where that energy is coming from. And you got people summoning more of it. And for this reason, many people view this archangel as a feminine power. She is a natural source of creative inspiration, bringing ideas wrapped in messages of spiritual purpose and growth. She can encourage us to be flexible and inventive in our thinking. If you are seeking inspiration for a boost for your creative powers, you may feel drawn to use the Gabriel card as a focus for meditation. You can also use the card when asking the Archangel to overlight a reading. To do this, simply sit for a moment, holding the card, and focus on the issue you wish to address. Imagine that you are surrounded by pure white light. Each time you inhale, imagine that you are drawing the light in through the top of your head and down through your body. Ask Archangel Gabriel to grace you with her presence. Gabriel will bring you the energy of revelation. Represents mind, color white, element air, direction east, season winter, qualities clarity, insight, creativity, and wisdom. She won't stop. Hey. Hey. Kids are having a party across the street. It's Saturday. Woo woo. Little kids. They had a bouncy house out there. I was like, I want to go play on the bouncy house. That's what it is. There's like 30 kids out there. Oh, they got a bouncy. I want a bouncy house. Daisy wants a bouncy house too. Beauty. A lotus flower grows from a muddy riverbed. A diamond sparkles within a rock. Gorgeous scented roses bloom among thorns. You two have an inner beauty waiting to be revealed. The angel of beauty reminds you to appreciate this wonderful essence within you. Sit with your eyes closed and breathe deeply. Imagine a perfect rosebud in your heart. See it open slowly, unfurling its soft red petals and releasing its gentle fragrance. As the rose opens fully, see a bright diamond at the center. This represents your soul. Carry this brightness with you into the world. Anytime you meet someone, affirm silently, the beauty in me greets the beauty in you. In this way, you can express your beauty for the good of all. I acknowledge my inner beauty and loving gratitude. Symbols: lotus, diamond, rose, cherry blossom, sapphire, rainbow, and beech tree. Now that we have that over with, who is responsible for summoning these entities? It's a simple question. Is it going to affect people? I'm protected from it. My vibration's going through the fucking roof, so it's not going to bother me any. When you hear a reader say Pisces is too high vibrational for any of this shit to affect it, I'm going to the moon. I'm taking my vibration as high as I possibly can. Are people going to be affected? Yes. It's what it is. Am I seeing it around me? Yes. Daisy. Daisy. I gotta go play with Daisy. Anyway, listen to these readers. You've got a reader that said, Pisces, pay attention to the chaos energy around you. Every time I go out, it's nothing but chaos. From ambulances to the animals acting fucked up to... Simple enough. So to people fucking muttering shit under their breath and staring at you, where are these people coming from? When Dolores Cannon talks about the backdrop people, every time we go out, we just kind of backdrop people are coming into our reality. Yeah, whatever these people have summoned is, they're drawn to the light. Okay, great. Simple enough. What happens when they get close to the light? They glitch out. There's just fucking no way to explain it. The higher my vibration goes, the more they glitch out. So when you're hearing that shit inside these readings, where are these other earth angels? Where are these other earth angels that they had to sacrifice? Because they got people under some severe judgment right now. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. What is the imbalance that's going to happen? We're going to continue being fucking overjoyed. They're going to continue to be miserable. That's what it is. The happier we get, the more miserable they're going to be. Simple enough. Everything's out of balance. That's what it is. Did they bring things into balance or did they knock things out of balance? Oh, they knocked things out of balance. Okay, cool. Then they got what they wanted. Simple enough. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. My suggestion, fucking protect your energy. Plain and simple. When you hear these readers talking about chaos around Pisces, I'm telling you, they can't even they can't even fucking bust a table around without dropping shit. Are you okay? Simple enough. Fucking listen to the last video. It's simple enough. People are going to be people. However, the energy that these people have cast out, that's what it is. And that shit's going to be going back on them. That's what it is. Simple enough. Right? You've got Mystic Nine talking about they're going to do something else for Halloween. They're doing these rituals. Okay, great. They're only making it worse on themselves and everyone around them. Simple enough. Simple enough. Witches ball here in the community, whatever this community has been fucking putting out, shit don't bother me at all. But they're going to be looking for someone to blame when it all comes down to the end. And when you've got these readers that are talking about body bags for everyone, we told you a year ago. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. So, that'll be enough of that. Sweet. Are people going to be able to understand? Fucking, I doubt it. So we can't explain to them healing, much less fucking not. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. Hey, if you can't talk to someone about the positive side of meditation and to protect themselves from it, you're certainly not going to be able to explain to them what is happening to these people. That's what it is. The PSYOP Overton window that has people locked in. It's a PSYOP Playbook 101. They take the information that is acceptable to talk about, and then they add a little bit so that they can move the window over to the side. They get these people, they'll accept this new information, get their agenda covered, and then they'll throw information over to this side. Move the window over, information that is acceptable for people, and they slide the window back and forth. We got the right wing, we got the left wing. Now you have introduced an energy that, number one, people have to see shit to believe it. And they're not going to be able to believe what they see. When you hear these readers talking about seeing people's eyes turning black, and thank you for the comment about, seeing the sun in my eyes. These people, when they glitch out, their eyes go black. It's the easiest way to put it. My personal opinion is if water holds energy, if I can do, if you can do the two glass manifestation method. If you're not familiar with that, it's taking a glass and focusing your intention into it, pouring the water, drinking the water, and manifest, because you're 70% water. You're setting the vibration with your intentions. Okay, great. So you've got the Schumann resonance of the earth is spiking. Those white spikes, when you go to the Schumann resonance app and you see those white spikes, okay, great. If water holds energy, how does a priest bless holy water? Cool. What kind of energy is held in fossil fuels? Dinosaurs. Okay, cool. What kind of fucking rage what kind of energy does that shit hold? And people, I'm watching them lose their fucking minds. That's what it is. And here I come. I'm giggling about the shit because the further down, the more I have to focus on raising my vibration, she won't stop. Simple enough. However, protect your energy. That's what it is. Simple enough. That energy that these girls are getting in the cards about Texas, I'm in the middle of it. I'm right in the fucking middle of it. With Pisces, that energy bounces off of you. Yes, I can agree with that. That reader, 100% correct. 100% correct. That's what it is. Namaste.